A broken child, a parent's worst nightmare. Are you prepared for the unthinkable? A sudden day for Miss Aurora, the beauty that nature destroyed both her physical and inner personality, that you would think she deserves it. But I don't think so. She was a goddess placed in the wrong place at the wrong time. 1945, just days after June 10th, a time when the sky is blue, the sun is illuminating the earth, and everything is happy. Little Miss Aurora rallied downhill in her pink bike, filled with smiles and gladness, but yet something lurks beneath that you can never believe. She was born with asthma and leukemia due to her mom being stuck on ice for more than 19 hours in an accident that no one saw coming. Her car swollen, spinning and flying over the bridge and hitting the ice at a speed of over 200 miles an hour, sinking and submerging just enough for her to be able to send her head up and catch her breath, but not deep enough to drown her, nor hanging high enough for her to escape. Her lower part of the body suffered great shock, and little Aurora inside came out the worst out of the ordeal. 2 hours on ice and no help. Finally, after 19 hours, help arrives. Nothing can be said about the pain she felt laying down on the hospital bed, unable to feel her toes, fingers, and her entire lower body from her head down. Still, she believes in a higher calling and a higher power, knowing that everything will be well with her baby. The darkness tickles, because the unforeseen or the unforetold is yet to come. She is an understanding mother, a loving wife from a big family of 9. She is the only girl. The only thing she ever knew that was negative was her dad, who was a deep drunkard, who would always come home and shout and pounce on mom. She felt love and understanding from her siblings, and she grew up in a home where everyone was filled with lovable emotions. As they say, a big family builds emotional connections, helps you to distress, helps you to find comfort, and helps you to feel love. You can handle job-related differences because of the interpersonal and problem-solving skills you have nurtured while acting as a mediator amongst your siblings. So she grew up loved and cared for by her siblings. She married a man she cared for, a man who understood her and her baggage, a family man, a God-fearing man, and a respectable man. They had grand plans in life for themselves and for their future children, but little do they know, nature had an unpleasant surprise for them. Tick tock, tick tock. A fading and dying heart signals on the monitor, and silence and panic fills the room. Move it! Move! Shouted the doctor as a team of doctors struggled to get her into the emergency room. Mrs. Ken Aurora's mother is three-quarter dead and barely holding on to the edge of life. That thin line between living and dying. Hang on, honey. Our baby needs you. I need you, said the husband. The heart signals goes flat, and the doctors begin their magic. 2 hours later, no word from them. Then 4 hours. Then 8 hours. Then, a sigh of relief and joy. Tiny pink hands and fingers, bright blue eyes, and a smile brighter than the sun, all wrapped in a fluffy white cloth and carried to the children's ward. That is baby Aurora, with Mama just a few steps behind, but covered in pains and agony, as she has been paralyzed from the neck down. Although filled with inner peace and joy, but she is unable to outwardly celebrate. 6 months in, Aurora is diagnosed with asthma and leukemia. Can the universe just give me a break? Cried out the father. A little fighter plagued with troubles beyond her control. You would think it will get better from here. No, think again. By age 3, Aurora was still sitting down, unable to walk. She has to undergo therapy to be able to walk finally. Her peers would laugh and make fun of her physique all the time. She was strongly spirited but always burst into tears when she got home from school. Mom is there unable to physically help, but she offers moral support to the best of her abilities. She is super mom and her best friend. Life sucks at times, but it is in circumstances like this that we have to pull together to help each other. In a world of so much craziness, a smile a day on someone's face or an act of kindness a day will go a long way to make this world a better place. Humanity needs love, especially when Mother Nature hits. Let's be our brothers and sisters keepers. For it is in giving that we receive, in loving that we get loved, and in humility and honesty that will build a better tomorrow.